first 100 days, that means to us, the first 100 days since we hired our new Chief of Staff, Gilda Valdez.
I've only been here 100 days. I'm part of the new leadership team. Steve Matthews is the new executive director.
So I think the unions, when they've been successful, it's been when they've looked outward. But we've looked for everyone. And Social Security and many benefits that people have in our country were won by unions.
I really felt the kind of energy and enthusiasm towards this more member-driven environment.
No important decision will be made without the members. Only with the members will we make these decisions, and I think that's what you're seeing now.
The members' response has been a new beginning.
It has changed. It is now membership-driven 100%. How do I know? Because I'm part of it. I'm helping drive this. They actually want to build a team of member leaders as well as just staff members.
We had our members leading meetings, doing turnout for these meetings, and we engaged over 2,000 people in the first week. That's unprecedented.
Gilda, our Chief of Staff, came in, hitting the ground. She said, we're going to start developing this staff.
And I see the big difference with the staff itself. They're more cheerful, more happy.
The new leadership is really committed to a staff development program.
Really being passionate about what you do. It reflects you. I believe that with all my heart.
You're doing the right thing. You're making a difference, and you can go home and say, wow, we got that accomplished.
So in the past 100 days, we in this organization, our members and our staff, we're working on making sure that the folks that work in the grocery stores are supported, not be devastated by having the health insurance cut. Make sure that unjust foreclosures were challenged with particular banks, to support workers organizing that are minimum wage, working in warehouses in the inland area.
We went to Sacramento with a busload to represent the farm workers. We had about 8,000 people out there besides SEIU.
LaSera is the pension for more than 150,000 county employees.
I mean, the good news is we just had the election back on August 8th, and we won. We got 43% of the vote.
Getting them elected on the LaSera board was a true victory for SEIU Local 721 members.
AB 438 was actually the brainchild of the union. The bill makes the city council take a very close look to make sure they're getting a good deal, to make sure there aren't any hidden costs. We have been lobbying, testifying in front of assemblies, testifying in front of Senate, different committees, and I mean, come on, worked up librarians, you don't see that often. Finally, today, it passed the Senate, 24-15. I'm just overjoyed.
We found out about the St. John's issue, and within hours came up with a plan with the leaders. And through the work of these community activists and workers, we were able to lobby and get the vote of 6 of the 9 commissioners to extend the funding. Huge victory, absolutely huge victory. And it really showed that for them in a real way, what it means to have a union.
There's a new focus in the way that the Member Resource Center and the way that Local 721 should have their own Member Resource Center.
Once we move to our new location, the MRC will be set up in-house, and we will be fully staffed to work with our members on their issues and their problems.
Just through the first few weeks of the fight for fair economy, we've touched thousands of people. We've informed hundreds of members, and we're reaching out to everybody.
As people seeing the video, they were kind of like, eyes open, jaw dropping, like, are you kidding me? This is what I'm allowing to happen.
When I saw the video of the fight for a fair economy, I felt enraged. I felt angry.
My involvement with the Union for Fight for Fair Economy has got me so fired up, I'm ready to go. Point me in a direction.
Fight for a fair economy is not just a campaign, but it's a movement.
We've gone through having 3 weeks of what we call August Heat, where over 40 of our members came out on Lost Time.
The Lost Timer program is absolutely vital in order for us to build this movement because we have focused time with our members.
Our union staff works really hard. And when you go on Lost Time, you have release time, you'll learn that.
Come off of work if you can, and the contract says you can, and join us in the next campaign.
In South LA, the FFE initial project knocked on over 40,000 doors.
Local 721 is really reaching out not just to members, but to the community.
Like I always tell everybody, there's a big old U in union, and that means you need to get involved.
As staff, as organizers, we're just the facilitators of this fight. We need member involvement.
If we don't have members walking in front of us, we don't have an army.
We actually have hope that we can make change, and that change is actually occurring. We can see it.
The work that's happening right now in the fall is going to be imperative next year as we move forward into negotiating the biggest contract for us, which is the LA County worker, the 55,000 people.
I haven't had the most exciting moment yet. I haven't had the biggest impact or anything that I've done because I'm not finished. You know, so whatever the next victory is, I'm going for it.
It's not just about staff and the union, it's all of us.
When we become united and support each other, we can move mountains.
We have 700,000 members, SEIU members across the state of California. We need to act as one. If we act as one, there's no stopping us.
It's only been 100 days, and look at everything that we've done. I can't wait for the months ahead.
I would urge each and every one of our 86,000 members to participate because you are part of the solution when you activate.